Good morning, students. In our previous class, we learned how to find mean, mode, median, and quantile with the help of Python Pandas program, as well as in the manner of finding these with the help of statistics or math equations. Now, students, our next topic is standard deviation. It is also a function of descriptive statistics. We can find standard deviation with the help of STD function. What is standard deviation is that find out the disbursement of values or spread of values in relation of mean. Standard deviation means measure the amount of variation or dispersion of set of values. This one is proper definition of standard deviation. Measure the amount of variation or dispersion of set of values. Suppose we are having 5 numbers and all 5 numbers are 4. So is there any dispersion? Is there any variation between values? No. Okay. So there is one kind of variation, whereas suppose we are having many value. One is 5. There are 5 values. Suppose there are 5 values. One is 1, next is 99, next is 1000, next is 10,000, and next is 50,000. Okay, so there are number of values, 5 values. So we cannot say all are at one level. There is no difference between these values. There is no deviation between these values. The values are dispersed. There is variation between these values. So how much difference between these values, if we are trying to find out, that is possible with the help of standard deviation function. We can do it mathematically. First we will learn how we can do it mathematically. Then after we will try how we can do the same functionality with the help of Python Pandas STD function. Okay. Finding standard deviation is very easy if we follow the steps given here. A low standard deviation means the value tend to be close to the means. Student, you are getting my point? Low standard deviation means the values tend to be close to the mean in a set. The first example I have given, suppose we are having 5 numbers and all are 5. There will be definitely low variation between values because all are 5. So that is low standard deviation. But suppose we are having one value 1 and another is 99 and next is 1000 and next is 10,000 and next is 50,000. The another example will have high standard deviation out of over a wider range. Now standard deviation is the most important concept as far as finance is concerned. finance and banking is all about measuring the risk, and standard deviation measures risk. Okay, so next thing comes in our mind, why we want to find out the standard deviation between values is it is mostly used by financial organizations related with finance, because there may be loss. Suppose we have given loan to many persons, the amount given to them are difference, the interest of that amount is different, and how much is being returned by the customer who have taken loan maybe. So in this manner it may be useful. Okay, standard deviation is used by all portfolio manager to measure and track the risk. Now how we can find out the standard deviation? That is very easy. First of all, we have to find out the mean of values. So what we should do, arrange all the values, sum all the values and divide it by number of elements. Okay, next, then for each number subtract the mean and square the result. If we don't arrange these value or sort, we can still find the deviation. Okay, so first of all we have to find the mean value, then this mean value to be subtracted by each number. Okay, so definitely mean value will be at the middle of all the numbers, so some will be in negative form, the result will be after subtraction will be in negative, and some will be in positive. Okay, so don't hesitate about those. So what we have to find the mean, then subtract each value from this mean, then work out the mean of these square differences. Okay, subtract the mean and square the result, subtract the mean and square the result. So whatever result exists, first subtract, then each values square. After that, then work out the mean of those square differences. So first of all, again you have to find out the mean of those square differences. So sum of all those numbers divide by number of elements, whatever result comes. Okay, whatever result comes, then take the square root of that number. So we take one example here. What we are doing, we are having number 9, 2, 12, 4, 5, 7. So we are having multiple number 2, 4, 5, 7 and 9 and 12, and someone say what is difference, standard difference between these values, we directly can't say. So this one is the step, these are the steps how we can find out the difference between these value. That is possible. So students, we are trying to do this the same thing. So how we can do, work out the mean, 9 plus 2 plus 12 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7, whatever result, that result is 39. 9 plus 2 11, then 23, 20, 7 and 32 and 7, 39 divided by 6. So mean of these number is 6.5, but 6.5 is not the standard difference between these all values. Okay, this one is the mean only. Now what we have, next step is subtract each value with 6.5. So what we are doing here, 9 minus 6.5 square equal 2.5 square, comma, then 6.25, whatever the number. Next is 2 minus 6.5, 2 minus 6.5 square equal minus 4.5 का square equal 20.25. Perform with the same operation to be performed with all the numbers. So Don't forget the squaring of the result. After each subtraction, whatever number you are finding, sum up all those numbers. Sum up all those numbers. We are summing up those all numbers. 6.25 plus 20.25 plus 2.25 plus 6.25 plus 30.25 plus 0.25 equals 65.5. So the result is 65.5. Now divide by n minus 1. How many numbers we are having? We are having 6 number. Divide it by n minus 1 into 65.5 means 65.5 to be divided by 5. That is sample variance. Student, the division operation, if we are trying to find out, this one is sample variance. Okay, so what is variance we will learn next, but this one is so how we can find out sample variance is given here. Whatever the result come to be square root, that is square root of 13.1, that is 3.619. So 3.619 is the standard deviation of or differences between these values. Okay, so this one is very easy. We can find out standard deviation. Now if you want to find out this one is the program, that is very easy. We are having different marks in the class of 6 students, 9, 2, 12, same values. We create the data frame. Now with the help of that data frame, we call the method .std, means standard deviation. The number, whatever number exists, it will find out the standard deviation of numerical values only. So it finds standard deviation of marks, and that standard deviation is 3.619. that is similar to above example, both are same. So finding standard deviation is not much hard, you can do. And finding variance is, sample variance is part of the standard deviation. That is just one step before the finding standard deviation, just one step before the finding standard deviation. Okay, now next, how we can find the variance, because we have learned how to find out the sample variance. This can be done with the help of variance also. Variance function in Python pandas is used to calculate variance of a given set of number, variance of a data frame, variance of column or variance of rows. So variance can be find out with the help of data frame. Here we are having one example, D's dictionary with name, age and score key with multiple values. Then we create the data frame. Whatever data frame if we display, we find all the values. Then after def dot variance, it will find the variance of age and score both. And if we mention df dot var of x is 0, it will find the column variance. If we mention x is equal 1, it will find the row variance. And if we want to find out the variance of a specific column, then we will have to mention df dot loc of colon, means we are not mentioning the value starting position, the not ending position. It means all the numbers exist in age column to their variance to be find out. Okay students, so this is very easy. Finding variance, there are 4 different manner through which we can find out the variance. Finding variance of full data frame, it will find the variance of values of all the numerical values, numerical columns. LOC, here we have to mention the column name, then specify the range and then column name. So it will find the variance of that particular column only. If we want to find out the variance of column basis, it will find the column based variance of all columns. If we mention the row variance, it will find the variance of rows. So finding variance is very easy through the program, and finding variance mathematically we have already learned here in this position. So sample variance can be find easily. Okay, thank you students. I will give some example. You will practice it in mathematical manner as well as through program. Thank you.